Greetings, one and all, and welcome to another Team Yuma special of Dramatis Lectio, starring Madhog, thy master, and Sir Devar Arkvaron of Britain.
Yeah, that title was only available for one video. So anyway, we're here tonight, and we're in our continued reading of My Roommate is a Vampire. And tonight's chapter has a rather amusing title, doesn't it?
Yes, it is called Meet the Bloodsuckers,
starring Ben Stiller and Robert De Niro. Yeah, no, it's not that level of horrifying, thankfully.
So last chapter, we saw Vinyl, the great skills of interpretive dancing and getting out of trouble after punching Octavia's mother in the face.
Yes, that actually happened.
And also we got the beginning of Octavia meeting Vinyl Scratcher's lovely parents, who are parents of the year in my opinion.
And are also vampires, in case you couldn't figure it out by the very subtle reference of the title. But anyway, it should be noted at this point that Vinyl Scratcher's parents are the very interesting couple of photo finish and hoity-toity. So yes, they are a couple, and they're both vampires, and they're both earth ponies. And they have a unicorn daughter, while Octavia's parents are unicorns and they have an earth pony mare. I'm sensing a theme here.
Yes, a big theme, and like I said, a conspiracy.
And speaking of themes, this is an interesting follow-up to the other parental feast they had experienced. It was the disastrous dinner night with the very stuck-up and uptight parents of Octavia, which was filled with awkwardness and tension that you could cut with a chainsaw.
But without gas.
Without a chainsaw without gasoline. Oh, Devar, you're putting a smile on my face.
That's good, because that's what we're here for, putting smiles on each other's and our audience's faces.
Yeah, we'll see about that. So, interesting now, there is the breakfast time with the other one's parents, Vinyl's parents. And it's a lot more of a relaxed ambience, in spite of the fact that they are vampires. So, I think there is something clever between these lines to be read, It's actually easier to commune with the blood-sucking fiends instead of with the uptight nobility of Canterlot. So that's something that's food for brain, is what I'm saying. Food for brain.
Food for thought, indeed.
Food for thought, whatever. and they're vampires; they don't eat brain anyway. So.
Yes, because they're not zombies. We're not reading a zombie
fanfic. By the way, have you ever actually seen in any zombie movie ever made a zombie actually eating a brain? Because no. I haven't. I have not. Where does that stereotype come from? I just don't get it.
I don't either. As far as I know, they just go eat flesh.
Why the brains? Whatever. Let's start this chapter.
Yes.
Anyway.
So who should start narration? Me or should you?
Go on, please. Go on without me.
Okie dokie. Do you know what vampires like to eat for breakfast?
No, tell me. Tell me.
Do they eat a nice, balanced diet?
No, said everyone in plural.
Eggs, sunny side up with toast, and a little sweet apple acres jam on the side. Oh, that explains everything.
Wait, what?
Not a drop of blood in sight. Vinyl never asked me to incorporate blood into our meals, and the thought was rather unappetizing.
Well, it's not like you haven't eaten blood-tainted food before, Octi. If you had to believe Vinyl's words a few chapters ago.
Why was I still there? having breakfast with a family of vampires. What was
I don't know. You had a well. Well, it's you kind of already experienced with having dinner with vampires, and also Vinyl's parents. See what I did there?
Yes.
Uh,
What was
uh,
I really doing? Improvising? I don't know. I wanted to scream at the top of my lungs. Here they are! Vampires are real!
Yes, all my stupid chick flicks are justified by this discovery. Yeah.
And apparently, yes, and she'll be sending letters to all the authors while she's at it.
And also she's gonna say, you know nothing about vampires. First of all, they don't sparkle. And yeah, we're not going there.
Yeah, let's carry on. A friendly visit out of the blue, less than 12 hours after the disaster at the upper crust. I may have been dense as a cinder block when it came to relationships, but it would take an ass not to see some sort of correlation.
No offense to actual asses.
Yes. I guess I was trying to accommodate them, make them feel comfortable, give them a reason not to turn my body into a withered husk.
Well, that seems legit.
Yeah, that's a disturbing thought that would raise in anyone's mind if you have a family of vampires in the same room. You mean you don't want to have a blood orgy on your hands?
Yeah. Don't say blood and orgy in the same sentence, please.
Yeah, we'll probably get... Never mind. It seemed to have the opposite effect. Judging by the looks of their faces, when I had asked if they wanted some wanted.
So, yeah, the request is most wanted.
If they wanted something to drink besides orange juice. They had
something like a Bloody Mary,
a blood sausage.
something that recalls the fact that you're vampires.
They must have thought I was blind or stupid, as I caught them sneaking furtive glances across the table, and I started to wonder if vampires could telepathically communicate with one another.
That'll be the day.
Perhaps they were plotting to kill me now.
Or maybe they were sharing all your little dirty secrets. like your fetish about slapping others, for example, on your stalking habits, or your unsafe or unhealthy curiosity, or the fact that you seem to have a really creepy attraction towards dangerous situations. You know, all that lovely stuff.
An awkward silence settled over the cramped kitchen as we ate. I poked at my breakfast, not feeling too
hungry.
Sorry, I just ended up keeping something in my throat that I didn't want coming out.
Stop failing your English.
I'm not failing English, I'm failing bodily functions. Not feeling too hungry, a little sick, a little tired, a combination of the two.
This should inspire a song in me, I believe, but I can't think of anything.
There was this throbbing in my back of my head, this constant ache. Life used to be so simple. Yes.
Do you remember yesterday? Na 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 na.
A cough. Yeah, hoity-toity, says us.
Oh, it's good thing you know how to cook.
Hoity-toity praised.
I don't know where our daughter would be without you.
I reddened, taking the compliment. Thank you.
Don't redden. They sense the blood boiling. Hey!
Vinyl said, chewing.
There's nothing wrong with cup noodles. Oh boy, what in the world is cup noodles?
3 times a day? Oh, I can't do this. I'm trying to sound womanly as well as German, and I can't do both. I can only do...
3 times a day?
3 times a day?
Okay, that will do.
Photo Finish inquired. The story of Photo Finish and Hoity Toity was a rather touching one. It was that feel-good, heartwarming, rags to riches sort of thing.
Rags to riches?
A real fairy tale with a happily ever after.
Well, I sure hope it's not a winter's tale.
Well, this fairy tale and vampires go well together.
Yeah, and it's not even half as insane as Winter's Tale.
The kind that you'd find in a full storybook. Photo Finish and Hoity Toity, two earth ponies from Ponyville, who were hardly extraordinary or spectacular, who both had an eye for fashion. Through the forces of fate, love, or plain convenience, the two came together and formed a partnership. Working their way to the top of Equestria's fashion industry, striking it rich in Canterlot through shrewd business aptitude and innovation. In a way, I envied their success.
Yeah, it's a nice little story. In fact, why couldn't we learn about their story? I mean, since, actually, I'd like to hear the story of the German-sounding vampire lady who becomes the capital fashion of something, and the other one who falls in love with her, and that they have a daughter, and sounds very romantic. And you like romance, don't you, Devar?
Oh yes, I love romance. That would be
especially if it involves high school girls loving each other.
Let's save that for later.
Yeah, for some other time.
Yeah. Is this Photo Finish? Did Vinyl ever tell you about her mane? Pardon? I mean, just look at us. Photo Finish. What is? It's just.
Is it not obvious?
It just says Photo Finish. Oh, it's
Photo Finish.
Yeah,
I think the author forgot to put a verb here or there.
Yes, I could tell. That's why it confused me and threw me off guard.
Okay.
Is it not obvious? Vinyl dyed her mane.
Bombshell!
I'm sorry, I'm just taken aback by this revelation. Forget the vampires and the other plot twists and punching Octi's mother in the face. This is the real deal.
Is this the real world? Because right now my own reality has blown to smithereens. I mean, the shock so large, so the universe must have exploded or something. Okay.
Said Unicorn nearly did a spit take as she chugged her orange juice.
What's next? You're going to tell me that Sonic is not nearly as fast as we all thought he was? Oh, snap!
After much coughing and wheezing, she whined exasperatingly.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are trying to do something stupid and contrived all over again. It's not like I've been trying to bust in this whole summer. By the way, who's ever heard of a summer break that lasts like 5 years? Okay, I'm done with that. Sorry.
Yes, I can tell. Really now? I raised an eyebrow. Do tell.
Yes, do tell. We want to hear all about the mane and the dying mane.
This mane just died.
Yeah.
Hoity Toity chortled.
Oh yes, darling. I remember the day as it was yesterday.
It was yesterday, Dad.
Actually, it wasn't.
I know, but I'm kidding. I couldn't help but laugh, seeing her parents embarrassing her. I covered my mouth with my hoof. Well, will you look at that? She takes pleasure from embarrassment on Vinyl's face as well.
And this goes to the list of Octavia's own personal fetishes. Now, let me just write down the thing here. Let's see now.
We have so much dirt on our...
So, writing down.
We have...
Things she likes to Wikipedia. She likes to hear her suffering. There you go.
Yes, we have so much dirt on Octavia now, we could blackmail her. She saved up all her bits. You know... Oh wait, is this him again?
Oh yeah, it's him. She saved all her bits. You know her mane used to look like a cotton ball. Oh my gosh, she had Pinkie Pie's hair.
Actually, I couldn't help it. I don't know why, but when they said cotton ball, I couldn't help but think of a afro.
Yeah, even better. Okay, I just had a 1970s groovy flashback.
And Vinyl says this next.
You sure?
Yes, Dad.
Dad? Dad? Mom is not listening to me when I'm telling her that Phineas and Ferb did something they need to be busted about.
That's not what she said.
That's what she said. Okay. Dad, don't tell her.
Vinyl flushed, sinking beneath the table, ready to die from embarrassment.
Ugh. Yes, no wait. I think this is for a finish.
Ugh, yes! I remember when you tried to comb her hair, you lost the comb! She came home with that spiky haircut and the blue bag. Why am I sounding Scottish now? Oh, I thought it was so unique.
Okay.
Hoity-toity agreed.
Such style and flair. Nature boy Ric Flair? Where? I want his autograph.
Woo!
Woo!
We shared a small chuckle at Vinyl's expense. She looked ready to kill, and she would have made the cutest murderer with that blush.
I think she's looking like that tsundere right now. That's the mental image.
Mixture of tsundere and by the looks of it, Octavia wants Vinyl to be a yandere next.
I think, well, you know what? Actually, I think they're both yandere at this point.
If you don't...
Okay,
wait, that's him.
It's you.
If you don't mind me asking, I said, feeling braver than usual. When have you not felt braver than usual? Examining my hoof. Why have you come to visit?
Oh, yeah. Why haven't you asked that before?
I cannot come see my daughter when I miss her? Photo finish pouted.
Yeah, I'm sure there's more than that.
I simply glowered at her. You're telling me you just came to visit out of the blue?
The blue mane?
And then the CSI Miami theme goes.
Yeah!
Or in this case, a sigh. Many ponies think my accent is fake.
Wait, it isn't?
Photo finish explained. However, it is very real, much like the place from where my family hails from.
Let me guess. It's Transylvania, isn't it?
Much like how things like vampires and werewolves are real.
Transylvania. It has to be something silly like that.
I glanced up, staring at her, hearing that key word.
So just casually establish in the story that there are werewolves in this universe too.
No, that's not gonna be foreshadowed, is it?
Oh, that's not going to completely ruin the pacing of this story.
Oh wait, is this her again? Judging by the bandages on your neck, I'm sure you're aware of Vinyl's predicament.
Well, gee, thank you, Captain Observant.
She pulled off her trademark hot pink sunglasses,
Those pink sunglasses are hot.
brushing her straight bangs from her face, opening her blood-red eyes. Hoity-toity followed suit, taking off his glasses, revealing the crimson behind them. I couldn't help but gasp when I saw a pair of fangs poking out from their lips. Ponies don't have lips?
Well, actually, horses do have lips, don't they? I mean, if you know when they do the
Yeah, that.
thing the horses do, I think they have lips. Yeah, they have beards too. Come to think of it, because they are hairy in this area, at least the males. Okay.
And I'm sure by now you've already know what all three of us are, she finished. Hoity-toity said,
We are terribly sorry about what happened to your mother, dear. Well, not really, but, you know, we're supposed to be saying that. Octavia, dear. A slip and fall like that. Oh, I'm just a sweet transvestite. From transsexual Transylvania.
Oh, I now that you mentioned that, I have to do this voice. She whacked the vinyl upside the head with an audible smack.
What voice is that?
Tim Curry as Pretorius from The Mask. Mr.
That's the...
Mr.
Okay.
Ipkiss. Let's see. I'm trying to... Oh yeah, this probably is photo finish. What have I told you about being more careful? I winced. Vinyl hissed.
Ouch! Mom! Phineas and Ferb did... But okay, enough with the Phineas and Ferb jokes. It's not even
Yes,
funny
you killed it. But that's not the first one, I think. Let's see. Oh yeah. We came here to apologize. First and foremost, Octavia, darling. Photo finish.
Now for some reason you're making me think of Morticia Adams.
Tish, that's French. Hoity-toity should be Gomez.
Yeah, definitely.
Photo finish said, for vinyl and for what she did to your mother. That's quite alright. I butted in.
Well, thank you for the mental image, Octavia.
Her accent was rough. You must understand. We do what is necessary to protect our own. Of course. We want to come here to offer our blessings and say that we would never ever harm any pony.
Right.
This is taking a turn from relaxing.
For the sadly threatening.
I nodded. Thank you. If it's not out of line, may I ask how you two came to be? And
vampires?
Hoity-toity said so campily.
I was originally not a vampire, Octavia. Ooh, of course, when I found out my wife was one.
He laughed softly, winking at photo finish. Oh!
There's a reason why they call them love bites, my dear.
That sounds actually kind of verbally threatening, sort of. He grinned toothfully, like a shark.
That's not a romantic image. A shark. Not at all.
I touched my neck as he said those words, the color draining from my face. I didn't want to even think about it.
Don't worry, my dear. It takes a lot more than that than just being nipped. I don't think I want to know what more means in this context.
Yeah. Let's just carry on. A nip is what they called it?
Yeah, it's not like she almost bled to death. Oh, wait. And I'd rather not get into the details, seeing as we are eating. The universe will spank you, Mr. Hoity Toity.
You may now return home to your home planet. Yes, I'm sorry. I don't know why I came up with that.
I don't know why I wake up. I don't know why I wake up every morning, for that matter.
He said, "Why, thank you. Excuse me while I go scream my head off."
She thought that.
Yes, I know. I'm just.
I'm signaling the audience about it.
Yeah. Sorry. And let's see.
And how have you managed to subsist like this? Surely the hospitals are not willingly giving out blood packs whenever you ask. I wonder if I'm going to go into campy overdrive by the end of this.
I think you just said Octavia's line actually, because Hoity Toity's line is next.
Really? Oh, okay then.
It's confusing, I know. Just carry on.
Okay. A little money can go a long way in this city, Octavia, darling.
Yeah, it looks like the city's not built on rock and roll, sadly. Hoity Toity said with a glint in his eye.
So long as how much we ask for is in reason and doesn't overstep our quota, they have no issue. By the way, let's do the time warp again. This condition is more widespread than you think.
It's a condition that's widespread now. Well, of course, I guess it would be.
Well, it's treated like a condition rather than a monstrosity. So yeah.
I'm sorry. Are you suggesting that there are more vampires out there?
Oh, Octavia, you so naive. But of course, we all know each other personally, like the gorgeous model, Fleur. Wait a minute.
Fleur de Sly?
The Mere Friend trophy to Fancy Pants is a vampire?
Okay. Another one.
Remember, she appeared in Sweet and Elite. Remember, she was with Fancy Pants the first time he met up with Rarity. She's that unique-looking unicorn lady.
Yes, I remember seeing her once. Let's see. That was actually Photo Finisher's line. Oh well. My eyes bulged. Fleur de Sly? The supermodel? How do you think she maintains that youthful appearance?
Oh, so all supermodels are vampires. That explains everything.
Yes, the world shall rest knowing
Perhaps
this.
I should say, that explains everything.
And the rest shall rest well knowing this fact.
What is this place?
Head spinning, about to throw up. Oh, sweet Celestia.
So you're about to throw up, and you think of your god. That's very blasphemous. You know that.
You have to forgive me, I stammered. It's just that it's hard taking this all in at once.
Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about something much, much more serious.
He deadpanned. Okay, what's the most serious part? I have to know. I gulped, my eyes shrinking to the size of pinpricks.
We simply must know more about you, Octavia, darling. Oh no, wait, that's for the finish. Yes.
We simply must know more about you, Octavia, Photo Finish cried. If you are to be my daughter's mere friend. Now hold on. Vinyl and I haven't done anything outside of walking next to each other on the sidewalk.
And kissing and biting and slapping and knocking out mothers.
Yeah, that's what couple doesn't do that?
Yeah, it's normal. It's It's like the first 3.5 bases of our relationship. Biting, slapping, kissing, and mother knockout. Yes.
What if I told you we weren't together? I challenged. Rumors spread like wildfire, dear, Fota finished said, as if she was speaking to a foal. Surely you of all ponies know that.
Plus, any pony with a pair of eyes and brain could tell that you both are in love. I'm not going to sing that obvious song that it's obvious even though the temptation is strong.
The temptation is strong with these ones. I would sing a song involving...
Wow, you just made a Star Wars joke.
We did?
Yeah, you did.
I didn't realize I did that.
Well, what do you think you were referencing?
I had no idea. I just said something on my own.
Oh, just go on.
Hoity-toity scoffed. It was new having to talk about myself for a change. Besides vinyl, I kept a very professional manner when in the public eye, remaining silent and taciturn.
Taciturn? Don't you mean taciturn?
It's either taciturn or taciturn. I don't know. I'd never said this word much. With a cold, stoic expression on my face.
Stoic?
Stoic. Stoic expression on my face. Again.
What's up with you today, man?
There's words, man, that I'd never said before.
You never use stoic in any sentence.
No.
That's weird.
My job was to perform, not to speak. In any case, what was there to talk about? Born into a family of unicorns, a father who owned an entire company selling musical instruments, and a mother who only married for his money.
So your mother is a social escalator.
Yes, she married for money. Beautiful money. Raised in Canterlot as an earth pony, always being treated like a second-class citizen. Years and years spent grooming me to become a proper mare, which included music lessons. My instrument of choice? A cello.
I'm pretty sure it's a contrabass. Contrabass.
Yes, but that's here or there. When I wasn't in school, I was practicing. Now don't get me wrong, I loved it. If I didn't, why would my cutie mark ever be a treble clef? I don't
know. Manual branding?
It was just tedious, dreary times. If you play an instrument, you'll know what I mean. First the scales, then your repertoire. It was a lonely childhood.
How could this happen to me? I made my mistakes.
Like singing this obvious song.
Yeah, we need a
replacement.
Yeah, we need to use the Lego Batman self-made theme song from the Lego movie. Yeah, it would be like, yeah, I made a song about I am like an orphan. Yeah, it's totally dark and broody. Yeah.
It was a pleasure to meet you two. By the way, there was a break in the chapter, so you're narrating now.
Okie dokie Loki. Thor. They shook my oath vigorously, proving that they were indeed incredibly strong.
Why did you talk to you next?
A pleasure meeting you as well. Hoity-toity said pleasantly, right before his wife snaked a leg around his neck, dragging him away. I love this line.
We go!
We go! We go! Because
yeah, we go!
We have photographs of cute little shy models to make. I closed the door behind me, sighing. Barney rubbed the hoof awkwardly. Hey, sorry about that. They're kinda weird like that, even if they weren't vampires. Parents, am I right? I shook my head.
Don't say that. They love you, even if they have a funny way of showing it.
Yeah, they were hilarious.
They were lovely compared to...
Yeah, they were absolutely lovable parents. Silly accents and everything.
Unless you don't count the subtle threats.
It wasn't really a threat.
Yeah, I know.
They were just being show off because that's kind of their gimmick.
Yeah.
She said nothing. Anyways, don't you have to go to rehearsals today?
I have to go to rehearsals every day.
Does that count as a burn?
I don't know.
I say with a huff, strolling aimlessly around the foyer.
And
the foyer, the foie gras, whatever.
The foyer.
It's you.
And it's the same thing over and over. I've only missed 2, maybe 3 days.
I rubbed my head.
I'm so out of it. I can't even count.
Sorry.
What are you sorry for?
I snapped.
Don't be sorry. I should be sorry. I was the one who dragged you to that blasted restaurant in the first place.
Blast all those restaurants. Blast them to death. Blast is such a curious swear word to use, isn't it? It fascinates me.
It is a bit of a random word to use.
Blast!
Blast!
That hedgehog! Why does he keep thwarting my plans for world domination? Okay. I know.
Thanks for the boast final, she thinks.
Thanks for the boost final. That's supposed to be sarcastic.
Yeah. I was trying, but I didn't come out well. Thanks for the boost final.
Gee, thank you for the boost final.
You need to work tonight?
Yeah. It's still funny. Vinyl said, Club Canterlot can't run without DJ Pomfrey. It runs on DJ Pomfrey like batteries.
Right.
Batteries!
Right. And I still need to replace your purple sunglasses.
Oh, it's cool, Octi.
No, it's not cool. You need them to cover your eyes.
No, it's cool for another reason.
No, they were your favorite pair. Where are they now?
She tilted her head towards the kitchen island, where the frame sat next to a fruit bowl. One of the lenses were completely shattered, and the frame was partially cracked. I guess I don't know my own strength. She was thinking that.
Yes, of course.
I was good at breaking things. Well, la-di-da. So far I'd taken out her lenses, my vanity mirror, I'd shattered my illusion of my own comfortable world, where vampires and werewolves and monsters didn't exist, and I wasn't a filly fooler, and my parents actually acted like they loved me.
Hello, you have dragons and other types of creatures who live in the world that could count as monsters.
So why would vampires and werewolves be considered mythical creatures, but dragons and hydras and chimeras and manticores and breezes are not? I just don't get the reasoning here.
It's just, let's just carry on, because...
Everything I knew to be true was wrong, because you need to understand that everything you know is wrong. That was just, you know.
Yes, I know, Ren and Stimpy.
You can't fix what was broken. Only man. Actually, you can fix some things that break. So the analogy or the metaphor here is kind of wasted. I fell down onto the couch, looking outside our balcony window. It was a rather gloomy day, and I was in a gloomy mood. Boy, can I relate with you, sister, right now. Oh, look, and in case you almost forgot, at least Nightmare Night is tomorrow. Da-da! Vinyl noted, sitting down next to me.
I'm gonna jump out the window.
I perked up slightly.
That'll be fun. You know what I'm gonna be?
Vinyl frowned. You didn't tell me you were dressing up.
Because it was a secret.
Who the world is supposed to be? Zelos from the Slayers? Kimitsu? No, you said dressing up was for little fools, and I said... I ran off without another word, digging around my closet.
Wait, till she sees this.
Okay.
I want to give a go. You ready?
Are you ready? Dum dum.
Are you ready?
Just show me, Octi. Vinyl giggled. With a flourish and a bow, I came out of the hallway, a black cape with red lining draped around my body. A pair of fangs hung from my mouth. Oh, you have got to be kidding me.
Bleh.
Really? She laughed. Really?
It's like, really? You're going for that one? Considering what we're doing? One gorgeous mare in the room.
I said, mimicking Photofinish's accent.
What
is this? Dun dun dun. You sounded. I spat the plastic fangs out.
And you can go as yourself.
Oh, ha ha ha. Buh. What? Vinyl blinked. Oh, I get it. She gets it. Play all the instruments. In fact, it's time to celebrate. Let's celebrate.
Your face is scary enough as it is. Oh, burn!
That's gotta hurt. And that was chapter 10. Wow, we actually managed to finish the first 10 chapters of this nightmarish nightmare of novelty nightmares.
And what better way to end chapter 10 than have Octavia cosplay as the Count from Sesame Street?
Ha ha ha! One lovely man, two lovely men making out together. Okay, so that was chapter 10. Next time, my friends, it's finally Nightmare Night. And this is the part in which the story will start progressively changing, unfortunately for the worse. So it's kind of the chapter in which the story jumps the shark. The first of many, actually. There are many shark jumping moments. Or perhaps I should say werewolf jumping moments. Oh, you'll see what I mean next time. So, yeah, I think we can conclude this right now.
I believe we can.
So, this has been Count Madhog von Master Ton Stein Langton.
And I have been Devar Vladimir Akbaron.
Fun idiocy, eh? So, fun idiot Stein. Anyway, and you've been listening to Team Yuma's Dramatis Lectio.
Of my roommate is a vampire.
Yeah. Good night, every vampire.
And take care.
To the MI.